Hello legends in the making. Today I gonna be showing you a breakdown of a match played between Eternal Fire versus Navi at ESL Pro League Season 20, which was one of the best final of the year. Also I gonna be showing you tips and tricks, key moments, round explanations and individual brilliance. So without further ado, let's ace it together. First of all, I would start with the tips and tricks which you could use in your next Faceit or Premier matches. Then I would move towards the round breakdowns or the complete match summary. Wonderful from the T base throws this smoke for the mid double doors which Zentaris spots and he blocks the smoke and the smoke doesn't land where it should be. Wonderful from the T base struck in this corner, then he throws a mid double door smoke by left click and jump through. This smoke will land perfectly between the double doors, smoking off, denying any kind of information. Now let's see it from the CT's perspective how it should look. Let's learn same smoke from two different positions. Come at this corner, then put your crosshair where you can see there are two nails. Then put your crosshair at the below nail. Then throw the smoke by left click only. Now let's move towards the second smoke. Just come at this corner. Then put your crosshair where you can see that there are two buildings are meeting. You need to put your crosshair at the middle of these two buildings. Then throw the smoke by left click and jump through. Both of the smokes would come and land at the same place, giving you the mid double doors cover. There are a lot of teams who throw the HE nades into the CT base, and I'm gonna show you the reason why. So Navi was going to the shot, so Xantaris throws this running rebound nade, which completely destroys Ema to 50 HP and Wonderful to 75 HP. And not only this, after throwing this rebound nade, Xantaris starts to move back, and he picks another nade, and he places himself like this at this position, and then he puts his crosshair as shown. Then he throws this nade by left click and taking one step forward. This nade again will go move forward, and you can see that Ema is down to 28 HP and Wonderful is down to 54 HP. Let's learn how to throw this nade. Just come over here and put your crosshair at the middle of this wall, and for the height reference take the reference of this crack on the wall. Then run 2 steps forward and left click and jump through. This nade will land every time perfectly when you throw it at the same place. LXB, while standing above to the barrel, he throws a molly of car which lands behind the car and that corner, disabling any kind of CT's position. Let's learn how to throw this molly. Just come and stuck at this wall, then put your crosshair at the upper part of the door lock, then throw the molly by left click and W jump through. Now you will not miss this molly again. LXB, after coming from the tunnels, gets his position and sets himself like this. Then he throws the molly which lands behind the crank. He puts his crosshair between these two parts of the roofs, and then he just throws the molly by left click only. This molly will land at that part of the wood, disabling any kind of CT's aggression. Major from the high mid throws the CT smoke which lands at above part or the top part of the box. To throw this smoke, just come stand opposite to this line, then put your crosshair where this line is ending at the door, then throw the smoke by left click and jump through. You will get the same nice smoke which will land above the box, giving you the cover from CTs. Xantaris is stuck in this corner or that part of the box. Then he puts his crosshair as shown. Then he takes one step forward and throw the smoke by left click. This smoke will land at deeper part of the mid double doors, not giving any kind of opportunity for the T's to lurk around that smoke. LXB shows the insane smoke. He sets himself like this on the corner. Then he puts his crosshair at the corner of this box. Then he throws this smoke by left click and jump through. This smoke will go all the way up and after a couple of bounces will land in a way that it will completely disable the info for the players who are playing at the A site. That's all for the tips and tricks which you can use in your next matches. Now head over to the match breakdown and how match unfolds. So it was round number 6 where Eternal Fire was at the full buy and Navi were at the force buy, or they had the eco round. But they win this round in an amazing manner. Now I'm gonna show you how they win this round. Starting off with the LXCB, right now there are actually 4 guys from the Navi side are taking position at the tunnels, and LXCB alone is at the shot. He throws this smoke which lands at the CT base and it disables any kind of info which Voxic loves to take as he's up right now here, and Zentaris who is currently playing at the shot. So right now there is no one at the middle from the CT side. There is no one here. Now giving you the context that from the past 2 or 3 rounds, Eternal Fire were just attacking at the long and they were taking long control. Navi knew that there would be three guys at the long and middle was entirely open, and Navi just abused this thing. So Alexibi throws this smoke and just wide swings mid to get any kind of possible info where Vacadia just kills him. But anyway, he gets the info that he is playing at the doors. Now on the other hand, T's are attacking from the tunnel side. Calyx from the side just throws this Molotov for the tunnel and he thinks that he is safe right now. Now as soon as the Molotov lands, he starts to move towards the B upper side and moving towards the crank. He just does not expect at this time that Navi is pushing through the Molotov, and you can see that a flash comes back in and Calyx dies to it. On the other hand, you can see that Vicaria kills Alexibi, and right now Navi knows that there is only Vicaria who is outside the B doors. Now again, still it is 4v4, still they have guns, Eternal Fire can win this round, but what happens again? As soon as the smoke is down, Ima starts to spam with the P250 and he kills Vicardia through the smoke. I do not know at this point why Vicardia was continuously just spamming through the smoke. He should have just waited, but I do not know why he was just spamming out in the open, and you can see that he was punished by Ima. Later on, Ima throws this Molotov from the double doors, which lands here, and if any CT just pushes through this Molotov, then Bit has a sound cue. So Bit was all the way there, holding there at that position, and Ima was holding here. Now again, what happens? The third mistake of Eternal Fire is Zentaris was holding the BI from this position, and there was a call for the retake where two guys, Voxic and Major, are coming from the tunnels. But at this point, Zentaris makes another mistake. He just does not know that smoke is about to expire and he dies to jail. And eventually, at the end of the round, Major and Voxic decide to go back, and now he wins this amazing round, amazing eco round to come back in this game. Then in round number 7, Navi decide to hit A. Now what happens that Alexibi does a very pretty ballsy play in this round, which will help them win this round. They throw each and every utility. As you can see that Ima throws Molotov and Alexibi throws this Molotov as well. Now Alexibi with the bomb in hand just drops down to the CT, and he even just got flashed. But again, as soon as he gets his vision back, he kills Voxic, and then he knows at this point that Major is also there. He re-swings and kills Major. So in the end, it becomes 3v2, and Alexibi with the offensive and amazing entry kills and the ballsy play with the bomb in hand wins this round. In round number 10, Navi decide to hit towards B, where Alexibi and Bit are attacking from mid to B, and rest of the Navi team are attacking from the tunnels. Now I'm gonna show you what happens next. Now Alexibi and Bit, who are coming from mid to B, they were neutralized early, while Alexibi dies to the Voxic, and Bit then later on decides to come from this smoke. He was spanned by Vicaria. Now the situation comes like 3v5, and Eternal Fire should win this round all the time. It is a simple 3v5 retake. Now Wonderful sets his Molly. And here I would like to show you one thing, that Calyx, who is playing outside B, he starts burning and takes damage from the Molotov. And again, as soon as he is just flashed, he again starts burning. So he takes damage from two different mollies, which was entirely unnecessary. But he gifted his skill to Navi. And now what happens that in the other hand, it's 3v3. Zentaris starts to move forward with the walking with no trade opportunity. Wonderful kills him, and it becomes 2v3, whereas Ima just wide swings from the eye and nobody's looking to at that angle, and Ima kills them very easily. So I do not know what Eternal Fire was doing in this round. Let's talk about the round number 15, where Alexibi makes a masterclass decision making and helps defending the A side. He just first peeks and he gives info to his team that T's are approaching from the long, and then he pulls his Molotov, and then he throws this Molotov like this, which is the rebound Molotov, which lands at the box, and then he jumps towards the city base, and then he kills Vicaria. Now I'm gonna show you from Alexibi's perspective. You can see that he pulls up his Molotov. He throws his rebound Molotov and he drops down. He knows that due to the affected area where the Molotov lands, he exactly starts spamming the Vicaria and he takes successfully his kill. Still, it's 3v4 and it is still defendable from the Eternal Fire. Here, Calyx is playing long and he is covering long. But again, Calyx does a blunder and he costed this team another round. Let's switch over to the Calyx POV. Calyx has a job to cover the long flank, and he has the AK-47 and he is on the 88 HP. But Wonderful just kills him from the MP9. and Wonderful is on the 39 HP and Calyx couldn't even hit a single shot. So he just dies, and at this point round is pretty much over, and one by one Eternal Fire goes down and they lose this round. Follow up to that round, it's round number 16 and Eternal Fire right now at the very bad buy and they are at the force buy. Here I think that Navi makes a mistake where LXCB currently who is playing long, he has to just watch long at all times, but he abandons long, and he abandons the long because at this time Major and Voxic are throwing utility at the short. So Navi thinks that right now it is a short hit and they completely abandon long. You can see that there is no one long and they are charging up from the long and scaling up all the way from here. And as soon as they move forward, you can see that a chaos happens, battleground happens, and one by one they kill each and every one. Here Zentaris killed 2 from his hero AK and he wins this round from his team. Follow up to the round number 16, Navi goes to the long with 3-man long control where Ima takes 2 amazing kills. He first kills Voxic and then he spams and kills Vicaria. Now situation becomes 3v4 where Calyx nails a perfect moving air shot to the Ima. You can see here Calyx is at that position, Ima jumps and Calyx kills Ima. So it becomes an even ground and it becomes 3v3 again. Now after dust settles at the long, Major makes a pretty good call. He gives call to fall back from the long and go all the way from the T base to the tunnels. Here JL is posted in the lower tunnels. He has to cut down the rotation if they decide to come from the long to high mid, and they can also come from this position as I have marked. But now JL thinks that they are not coming here and JL tries to go to the tunnel. Here Jail just oversteps and just dies to Major, and right now he just gives the info that it is a B commitment from them with the 3v2 situation. Now Major has Molly and Smoke and they need to use the smoke perfectly. Now he throws this smoke and he jump peeks. He just thinks that there is nobody at right now at the B doors. Then he throws this Molotov. Here Bit makes an amazing play. Bit's POV, as soon as the door is smoked, he knows that they should be crossing and he just blows the smoke and he kills Calyx and it becomes 2v2. Now Bit again makes a very ballsy play. He pushes through the smoke from the B door. They are not expecting and he kills a bomber. And right now it becomes a 1v1. Here Major plays an amazing game. He just predicts perfectly that Wonderful should be coming from the tunnel and he wins 1v1 and securing his team a 7th round. In round number 19, it's a 4v4 situation where LXCB alone is holding the A side and Wonderful is right now at the short. Now LXCB again shows his 500 IQ. He starts spamming and takes entire skill. And not only this, he was spamming and he has a Molotov. He just jumps and throws this rebound Molotov. This Molotov lands at this position, making it difficult for the Major to actually hold this position, and he keeps holding and keeps waiting for his backup. And now what happens that it becomes 2v2 in the end. Again what happens that he perfectly knows where Voxic is. LXCB just holds on the Bit then peeks from the shot. He takes Major down and then LXCB takes Voxic down. So it was an amazing hold again from the LXCB side. In round number 20, Eternal Fire are going A along with 3 guys and Calyx is alone at the shot. Calyx dies in this round and now it becomes 3v4, which right now is very difficult for the Eternal Fire to come back on, but they play this round pretty nicely. Now in 3v3 situation, Ima blows a smoke off and he keeps spamming and Vicaria just punishes him off. So I think it is a little bit misplay from the Ima because he should have waited for his teammate to come from the short or long and he should have gone to the secure position, but he just keeps on spamming. Now round becomes 3v3. Here 2 guys are rotating from the long and 1-for-1 trade happens as Jail kicks Voxic and Voxic kills Bit and round becomes 2v2. 2v2 situation, Wonderful takes down Vicaria on the shot. He just peeks and kills him, and whereas on the other part, Major kills JL from the long. Now it becomes 1v1 and Major pulls a wonderful 1v1 in this situation. Now Wonderful exactly knows where he is. Wonderful waits and Major waits and he peeks and then with the 10 HP he just white swings and kills Wonderful. So it was again 1v1 from the Major who wins his team 9th round. In the next round, Navi were broke and they had to save. So Eternal Fire wins this round as well, getting them to the round number 10. is one of my most favorite round. What happens in this round is pretty amazing. Now remember one thing, that jail currently right now is at B, and up to the 1 minute mark which has gone, as you can see on the screen, right now there have been no any kind of contest. Everyone is alive. It's 5v5, and Eternal Fire, half of the team has already reached to the A. Still, it is 5v5. Now things start to go pretty fast, and things happen in a very amazing manner. Now what happens that Eternal Fire is just attacking, and they take down Ima. Now Bit and Alexi B just takes this boost, and they kill Vicaria. Now it becomes 4v4. Now what happens, what I told you, that Jail currently was at the B. He called off Jail, and what Alexi B does here is a masterclass. Alexi B calls for a flash, and Jail just white swings. He white swings and kills 3 in one spray, and it becomes 2v1, and then Alexi B just kills Centaurus. So it was an amazing round from the Navi. They played this round to the perfection. I am switching over to the jail's POV. He calls for the flash, and then he right swings, and he kills 3 from the single spray of Eternal Fire, resulting him winning this round. At this point, Eternal Fire were dismantled mentally, and they start to make mistakes. Vicaria just pushes long, and he dies, and down becomes 4v5. And on the other hand, when you go towards the mid, here Calyx start to move forward, and then he dies without any kind of proper trade. And one by one, they all start to die, and Navi win this final. So it was an amazing match. Guys, I put a lot of hard work making these videos. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Do let me know if you have any kind of comments or feedback. Till then, meet you in the next one.